Hi all, welcome back to Dillon's Den, and today we are jumping straight into it with the legendary cyborg Robocop, issues 11 through to 14. And it does look like we are finishing off his right arm and starting on the left foot. Yeah, his left foot. So without further ado, let's get building. Okay then guys, issue number 11. Let's get this open. And we are continuing the right arm, and we're just working our way down. So there's not much in this part. Just these two pieces here. And the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting 11B, which is one of the silver covers, just over this rectangle piece here. So I'll just zoom in just so you can see a little better. And there you go. Them two pegs will just marry up with the two pegs in there. And you can see there's a smaller hole and a bigger hole. So it only goes in one way. Give it a little push and that should click into place. Very nice. So next up we're going to take this black section, and it is a bit squishy to be honest with you. I don't know what it's made from, but this is just going to go over this section here, and the ball joint is going to just poke through the bottom of it. So just line it up and give it a firm push, and that should go into place. As you can see, it does click, and then there is a little bit more just to try and push it into position. And I'm guessing maybe when we put the hand on, it might keep it in the higher position. Let's see. Okay then, so last stage, we're going to take the hand from the previous issue. Just going to take the magnetic strip off, and we're just going to slightly undo the BM screws in the palm, and that's just going to allow for the ball joint to fix onto the wrist part of the hand. Just gives it a bit more play when trying to push this together. So it might be the case of unloosen them, try it, and if it doesn't work, just unloosen them a little bit more until the hand goes on. But don't don't tighten them, over tighten them too much, otherwise the fingers will fall out. But when you've unloosened them, give it a wiggle and a push. There, see, that's not right. So I'm just gonna just unloosen them a little bit more. And just hoping that these fingers don't fall out. And there's a bit of room there now. So fingers crossed, this will go in. Come on. So give it a little push. Look at that. Took a bit of effort, that, didn't it? But I can safely say that hand is not coming off again. So once you've done it, just tighten up the screws again and the top cover over top, and that's issue 11 complete. Now just make sure you can still move them fingers. And when you're happy, I always just go over them again, just to make sure they are in proper. Give it a little test. They are moving lovely and freely, as you can see. So just pop that cover on. And that's this issue complete. And that is a full arm done. It's looking good, isn't it? Yeah, all his wrists move. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, that is looking good. I'm happy with this. And it looks like a solid arm as well. Okay then guys, so issue number 12. Okay then, so we're just going to get these out. And it looks like it's just some shoulder plates. So first thing I'm going to do is take this circle section. And we're just going to push it into this centerpiece on the upper shoulder. And I give that a little push. And next up, we're just going to take one of these cover plates just to sit on top. And they are held in with 2 AM screws. One at the bottom and one at the top. So just take your time doing this. You don't want to slip and scratch the bodywork on it. So nice and steady. And get the second one in. You don't need to be too tight. It's only holding in the cover, so it's only a decorative piece we're putting in. And once we've done that, you can see that arm is starting to come together a bit more now. And we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. So place that in, and again, 2 more AM screws, top and bottom. There's one. And number 2. And once you've done that, that is what that looks like. Looking really good. Okay, issue 13. Let's get this open. And it looks like we are starting on the left foot this time. So we've got the heel part, and it looks like we've got the ball joint as well for the ankle. So it's pretty much like we did when we did the other ankle. I'm just going to slide the ball joint underneath, just like that. And and if I remember, we're just going to take the casing. I'm going to pop the no, it's a small one first, isn't it? Let me just double check. Yes, we've got a smaller one and the bigger one. So bigger one goes in first, and then the smaller one straight on top of that one. Just like that. And then it's the case of fixing it to the bottom of the foot to secure the ball joint in place. And remember, it only goes in one way for fixing points of all different lengths. So, got these two here, which are going to go here and here. And these two are going to go here and here. So very carefully, just get that into position. Best off just turning on its side, just so all the internals don't fall out. Get it lined up and secure that with 4 cm screws. And get that nice and secured. So like it said in the previous issue when we did the other ankle, make sure it's fairly secured in, because it is going to be supporting the full model. So obviously you don't want it loose, so it all just crumbles and falls down. So you want to be able to support all the upper weight, so make sure you get them nice and tight. And if you can hear the dogs again, I do apologise. Every time I come to do a bit of modelling or filming, they're always trotting about. And I guarantee if I do now, they'll just lie there. Anyway, part of having dogs, I suppose. But once you've done that, that's this issue complete. Okay then guys, so issue 14. And we are still working on the left foot. So you can see we've got the toes, we've got the middle section, and some fixings. So first thing we want to be doing is taking the spring, and we need the small section, so the hook's going to the back, and we want to put the smaller hole into this section of the foot. So I'll get a cm screw, a tiny bit of 3-in-1 oil through the spring, and then screw that into there, and just like that. And I won't lie, it took me a few times to get it in and out without it going all everywhere. So next up, I'm going to take the heel from the previous issue, line it up, and we're going to also secure that with a cm screw in this section here. Always check your work. You don't know over time things, but also you don't want them loose, want them just right. And trust me, the more models you do, the more you get used to what's just right. Right, so next up we're going to put the toe section on, and that's just going to line up just here. But before we fix it in, we're just going to take another cm screw, and we are going to pop it into the toe section, right in the middle, just there. Now don't screw it all the way in, we do need a little bit sticking out, because we are going to hook the other side of the spring onto there. Might help you a bit of tweezers and just give it a pull, hook it over the screw, just like that. And that is the mechanism for the movement of the toes. And once you have got it in, if you want to, you can just tighten up that screw a little bit more. And same with the other side as well. But once you've done that, that is issue 14 complete. Oh, so look at that. That's how big the arm is. So just a bit of a scale comparison to my head. And yeah, it does maneuver pretty well. And so do all of his fingers and the wrist as well. There is a bit of movement in this bit as well. So depending on how you want to pause in. So yeah, I am pretty happy with that. And it looks like that will hold the pause. Oh, I like that. So it looks like we are starting the left foot. So I'm guessing next issue will be more of the left foot, maybe working way up the left leg. So until next time, guys, I'll see you soon. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye.